And we're here.
We are here.
Sorry, guys, that we had to push it off for an hour. I don't know if you guys know, but the day after we got off the last live stream, every single one of us, but Allie, got type A flu, headache,
Obviously.
throwing up. I started freezing again just now. Do not feel good.
Yeah.
So bear with me if I have to get up and sit behind the green screen so I can get warm. She might.
I can give you this too.
And you can hear me from back there. We just wanted to do something for the members since there's so many new members that are a part of our channel. We want you guys to
have something special for you.
Yeah, we're going to try to do these more often. We're trying to do the Cracking Cases Conspiracy Files again on Wednesday. We got 98 members in here. That is awesome.
Wow.
That is awesome.
99.
99. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I've been taking elderberry. We've got elderberry. We've got all the stuff that you all recommend.
Yeah.
This family has not been able to shake the sickness. It hits us every other day, every 3 days.
Yeah.
Our kids go to school. They go to class. One has a temperature of 101. One throws up. And as soon as we drop them off, we're back picking them back up.
Yeah.
I think that they really need to close down the schools for a little while and let the sickness get cleaned out.
Yeah. There's so many different things that are going around right now.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, tomorrow's the last day before they go to Christmas break anyway.
That's right.
They should have just went ahead and closed it down this past week.
Oh, the Real Sunflower says her niece has COVID. Hey, Coconut Cream. Hey, Phil 413. Yeah, they said going around Philippians 413. Excuse me. Gosh, I don't want to get sick. Going around here like crazy. People getting COVID and or flu over and over. Thank you. It does. It's thank you for saying we hope we feel better. Melissa, Angie's Life, Jen Grant's your first members only live. These are more laid back anyway. We just, we're just here. We chill and we talk about whatever. One of the last members only lives we did, I called Dudley Agent.
You just never know what to expect.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about taking that clip out and letting everybody hear that because I know a lot did not. That's when he makes a mistake. Thank you, Barbara Lang. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here being able to do this. There's 125 in here.
Holy moly. Usually our members only, it's like 30 some, 50 maybe.
Yeah, I am freezing.
Do you want this?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
It says, is it good enough? It don't have enough cord. It'll be all right.
It's got a big long cord. It's just tied up.
She has a
heating pad.
Electric blanket, whatever.
It's a heating pad.
Heating pad, yeah. Hey, Sarah Silva. Help me here.
Joyce Connor.
I'm shaking. I'm so cold.
Connie Pauline. Thank you all for being here. Millie RN. Kay Davis. I don't know who you said earlier.
Everybody. Lena Ramirez. Miss Delta Lady. Country Butterfly.
Angie's Life.
Yeah, I said all those.
Okay.
Clove. MacGyver.
Jelly Bean.
Oh my gosh. Do I have permission to post that poem from the last live? XX Country, and because it was so good. Debbie G says wrap a blanket around you. I'm about to.
This is what we need to do, maybe. Homeschool our kids.
Oh, I put a poll up and it says there's 8% of people that are not happy. So those 8% of members, there's 149 in here. Guys, whoa. Thank you so much. So this is what we're going to talk about. Usually we talk about stuff we don't talk about on regular ones, but we still are careful because we know that some people become members just to troll.
Right.
So, and other times I really don't care, to be honest. Hold on one second. Okay, so my son says I am pigeon. I don't know what that means.
He just went to the door.
That's what he said. Angie
Whatever.
Carter, thank you for becoming a member.
Butterfly kisses.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wow. Dazed and Confused, what's up? All right, so this is what I want to talk about. And I have the pictures to pull up, but this is my honest to God true feelings. Oh, Angie Carter, member for 9 months. Love you. I knew you were a member already.
Yeah, me too.
These are our honest feelings, and we'll start with Summer Wells. I think Jody Sue, against everybody's popular belief that she just is in here trying to make money and do whatever. She's deflecting. She's covering something. She's inserted herself in every aspect of the timeline, everything, and she's wrong, and wrong on purpose. And then she will go against her own statements where she gets called out on them and lie again. And then she has these lies that she met with investigators in an elevator, and she went to all these courthouses. No, she didn't. If any law enforcement listen to her statements, which first and foremost, if she goes and she's talking to investigators, she said they're going to get these YouTubers one by one. It's open season. Do you think that those investigators would appreciate her going straight to her channel on social media and telling everything they told her? Negative.
No.
All they would have to do is listen. Help me here. My mind is, I'm just free. I'm freezing. All they have to do is listen to her talk about
that day,
the tracks, before anybody mentions footprints. She remember, and what's the one thing she gets so mad about us? Dazed and Confused put out the clips of her getting so pissed off at the fact that we knew about the footprints, pointed them out. She's lied in every way possible to try to cover them up, because what? She already always has a cover story plan before it's talked about. Is that not strange to you guys?
Yeah. I mean, she just always has an explanation for everything.
She even goes as far as say the tree cutters. There's this one place with such a mess and it was muddy. It only rained what, 0.3?
Yeah.
0.3 inches.
Like maybe a shower the day before.
A little. 0.3. Yeah. That's nothing. And it would not cause the whole hillside to be muddy and messed up. And the first thing she wants to go, well, she makes the first comment. She says, I wanted to turn around and make sure that Summer wasn't still in the creek.
Still in the creek. And then she also, but at one point when she said that the ground was all soft,
Ray Bird, go ahead.
The area, we know where the area is where there's really soft ground right there at the Wells property. And if she was there, then a lot of her story is just, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, she talks about the soft ground area,
yes.
The place that we found the pink bunny.
That's where the ground is so soft.
And she already talked about it before we could even get a chance to even bring it out when we showed the trails. She says the ground is soft. It's all messed up. It wasn't all messed up. Conveniently, there is a pink bunny rabbit that we've showed pictures of that did not look very old.
Mm-mm.
We were there September.
September
1st?
4th.
September the 4th. And that bunny still looked in good condition.
It was like halfway buried, but the rest of it looked really fresh, like new.
Yeah. She is a habitual liar. She is. But look, she even has people that used to, this was crazy.
I think that's very possible.
They might be, because we have heard stories that the feds, did you see the thumbnail? I need to show that in full. Let me see if I can find it. The thumbnail talks about Damien and the feds coming and taking his phone. Now, we have heard that Jody Sue and her son and Andy have had law enforcement come visit them way more.
Yeah.
way more than Candace and Dawn, and that's strange to me. If you ever look at her history and all the people she has lied about, exactly. That's right. Someone only covers when they have something to hide. What's the chances though of? It's so convenient. Red Toyota Tacoma. Hold on, I have to pull these up now. But I'm gonna have to. Oh. I'm just, my bones are hurting.
I know. Did you take the ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Tylenol?
No.
I've been giving medicine to all these people for the last 3 days. I'm like, okay, it's time for you to take cough syrup. Okay, it's time for you to take nausea medicine. Okay, it's time for you to take Tylenol. Tylenol.
Tylenol.
That's how our kids say it. Tylenol. I love it.
Okay, here it is. She's gonna have a freaking meltdown when she sees this, but I don't really care anymore. Where are they? I just had them. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I was reading a text, so sorry.
The one, it even says, hold on right here, I just searched for it. There it is. Okay. Let's see if that, there it goes. Okay. So, just to give you an idea of what we're talking about. Yeah, Music City Angel, we are.
Know.
We know, and we hate it.
We don't know why either. It's ridiculous.
We bleached our everything. Look, I think we have black mold somewhere, maybe.
Something.
I don't know. No, I think it's because the kids carry everything home. You were a nurse. Y'all have to understand this too. Where she's a nurse, she brings anything and everything that the hospital has home.
I mean, I try my best to stay protected so I don't, and I wash my hands so many times a day. But yes, I do feel like I'm at work, but it's okay.
Okay, so y'all can see that. What is the convenience of this? The one vehicle that they need, her mother drives it. She pulls her. After how long did they live on 125 Ben Hill? 13 years?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
13 years. She goes right back to this area, which is still near Beach Creek. She knows all the comings and goings on Beach Creek, Ben Hill, all of it. I just can't get it out of my head. Now, then we have, what's the chances that she has a yellow Nissan Xterra? And if y'all heard us when we were out on a search where we went through the tunnel that goes under the interstate, if you saw those videos, we got pretty much spied on by a yellow Xterra that turned around and took off, and it lost me. And I was in, I'm in a vehicle that has the engine of a 350Z. So, dude, yeah, and this ain't, look, you know what she said? What she said, it wasn't glossy. It was flat red.
Flat. It's pretty flat, doesn't it?
Yeah. I have a better, we're going to look at a better one. Hold on. If I can find it. I had them all together. What'd she say, Jacqueline Jones, the habit nurses get into? See, this is her mother's real sunflower. So she says. But then it was said that her brother drove it and owned it. There's so many stories that has been told said Fred Hill said that him and his fiance got a ride from Jody Sue in the red Tacoma, and she had to sit in the back, and said that there was the spots where a ladder rack could go on it, that you could tell the ladder rack was, this is what they said now. But then Fred Hill said that Jody Sue had made a statement that, they're never going to find that truck. They, how easy it is to take a ladder rack off. That's what she said.
Why would she say that?
Well, that's what he claims, allegedly.
And,
we had 260 people in here.
I saw that. I was like, holy moly. I was like, maybe, are we really members only, or did we?
No, it's on. It's I think so, right?
That's what I was trying to look at, because I was like, wow.
Here, I'm going to go check it. If it's
Anyway, well, as far as Fred Hill goes, we have learned in this case that you have to pretty much take everything that every person does with a grain of salt. But we do know for a fact that Fred Hill has made some statements that were 100% true. So I tend to kind of believe him a lot. And
I do too, because
I believe him more than pretty much any of the other people that have been a part of this.
Should I put this on?
I mean, I think that is.
I think it is. It is members only if it's not. Okay. Let me make sure this. Yeah, see? No. I got to fix this right here and make sure it's right. If it's not, right there, see?
Yeah.
Participants mode, members only mode, limits participants to those who are paid members on your channel. Yeah, it's on. So
how many members we got now?
I'll go look real quick. Yeah, this is amazing, guys.
Thank you all for being here. This is
that's one thing.
Crazy.
That's one I will give Ziggy that. She did a good job talking to him.
Did.
I don't know what something he attached to her, and he liked to talk to her. Yeah, it is set to members only. That's what I thought. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it is crazy. Do I need to set that one right there to members?
I mean, why? I mean, it's members only already.
It says visibility public.
I mean,
282 members now. Are you serious?
That's crazy.
Music City Moms or Music City Angel says 285.
286.
Wow, dude. This is amazing. We didn't know that we had this many. Thank you so much. Let me go through here. I'm gonna come through here and see if I can't. Here, this is what the problem is. She said, I think the chat is members only, but everybody can see it. That's okay. We'll do it that way then. That's fine. Yeah, it's because I didn't hit this right here. Look. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to everybody since it's already started.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that would be rude.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, I don't know. You were going to find this, right, and show it?
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so just read that real quick. So this is what the thumbnail says.
Okay, so it says,
that's not the whole one. I'll find it.
Yeah, because it's like cut off. I don't know what the.
Do you want to go ahead and read that?
Yeah.
I think you should. I think it's okay. And then I'll read the top of it. Maybe. Here. I think it's right here. Dude, I've got so many screen recordings that I needed to play that I haven't. Just so much. If y'all didn't catch the last live, you need to, because the Joseph Gully talks that we had are really good. Oh, I know what we're going to talk about. Check this out. This is how much information that we constantly have coming in. And this is crazy. So do you remember the friend Joseph Gully said on the interview that he wanted people to look into. That was, he said that was, had her life taken a year prior.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna read a little bit of this to you, and y'all tell me what you think. All right.
Right there.
All right, here we go. All right, so
Golly.
I can verify who Hunters. We're gonna talk about the victim, Joseph Gully. This is where it ties together that he would have to know what's going on in Summer's case. He would have to know, and he cannot blindly say that he does not know Candace, doesn't know Dawn. This is kind of confirmation to me, and we're gonna go deeper, but this is kind of confirmation to me. All right, so look at all this.
I know, it's crazy.
So her name was Jasmine Gilliam. Jasmine Gilliam.
That's the name that he gave us.
That he wanted the case to look into. There is not this many coincidences. Not this many. There's 308 in here now. I think that's what it is. Jam 420, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Thank you.
Let me...
So Jasmine Gilliam has an obituary. Let me see if I can show this and you can see it. This is Jasmine Gilliam. Okay. She was found murdered October of 2021 in Hawkins County, Tennessee. So how is it possible that Joseph Gully gave us the name to another direct link to Ronnie Lawson? This is a question I have for y'all. So she is a direct link to Ronnie Lawson, but yet he knows nothing, per se, from his words, allegedly. He knows nothing, he says, about Hawkins County, Ronnie Lawson, Summer Wells case, the Mocks. He says the Manises are good people, but when I said, do you know the Mocks? He said, yeah, I know the Mocks. And I said, you do know the Mocks? No, I don't know. He answered every question that we had with a question. That's very strange to me. So,
Dee, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So this is, so it is showing to everybody.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Thank you very much, JM420.
What did it say? What did they say? I've grown to respect you, but thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that means a lot.
So this is where it gets crazy. We know the Gullys, right? Because we looked into Biggin, John Allen Biggins. He was the cop that had his significant other was a shepherd. Okay, but she's also a Gully. What was her first name? So many names.
No, I'm not the name rememberer.
Somebody help me here. Y'all got this. Anyway, so Gilliam is Ronnie's wife. Check this out. Ronnie Lawson's wife is a Gilliam. Jasmine Gilliam is related to Ronnie Lawson's wife. That's her maiden name. That's Ronnie Lawson's wife's maiden name.
Thank you, Case Candle, for becoming a member.
And it says this ties the girl that was unalived directly to remember this word, this name of this road, Burham Road Church. So it's a Burham Road Church. All right. And the person that's helping me research said, why would they throw the name out there? And it's tied right to it. There's clues. There was no coincidence that this guy shows up on. I can't overlook this stuff. This is games that I feel like people would play in this case. People thought that they got away with something unimaginable. Nobody thought that Summer's case was going to get this big. And I believe that these people are playing games. All right. Those interviews are crazy. Now, We get Rachel. Thank you, Hair Curlers and Crime. I knew one of you had it. Rachel Shepherd,
Yes.
Rachel Gully. Now there was 2 of them in Hawkins County, and when I went over that live, I showed you both of them.
Differentiated between
And
the two.
one of them was friends on Facebook with Brandon Lawson, the one who, Sheriff Lawson's son, who just got in trouble. Now this is a separate. This is where it gets hard. This is another Rachel Gully that's friends with Brandon Lawson, who goes, who was allegedly big in the church, helped with the youth group. Basic what these monsters do. They put themselves in positions that they're around kids constantly so they can do their damage and steal children's innocence. It's awful.
It is.
And it's happening almost weekly that we're seeing these monsters in sheriff's departments, in churches, state troopers that were hired, and the state troopers knew that he had been in a psych ward. He drives all the way to California after blacking out his windows in a house he bought.
Well, that's one thing we need to talk about. I sent us that article about how he had told the Virginia State Police.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
That's crazy.
Now it's going to get weird again right here. So I'm going to have to do a video of this to break it down, but I just wanted to do an overview for you guys. This one of my people that helped me research that are awesome. They said, this is the first I've seen the Mocks and the Gilliams related. There's 3 Christies. Okay, now this is, Mary Sexton, who lives right behind Dawn, who is Donwell's stepdad's sister. If you're following me. Oh, thank you, Connie Pauline. That means a lot. Thank you. I do. I mean, we all have downfalls.
Right.
We have to own up to them. We have to try to move past them. We have to use our issues as a testimony, as hard as it may be. Thank you so much. So the Mocks, this is Mary Sexton's daughter. Now she has 2 daughters with the name Christy Mock and Christine Manis. Cricket is what she goes by, Cricket Manis. Now, where the footprints were found, this is where it gets crazy. People, look, we did deep dive. There's too many coincidences. There's no way in hell this shit lines up this much. I get so pissed off.
Yeah.
Because if we can find it and we can see it right there in front of us from an app that we pay, what, $14.99 for?
Yeah.
Law enforcement should have tied this together. Seeing as Christy Mock is a sergeant and the corrections officer for Hawkins County. So was Sherfy Sr.
For a time.
How the hell are they not catching on this shit? Sorry, excuse my language. So I'm going to pull up a map and I'm going to show you where Cricket Manis is. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Philippians 4:13. Thank you so much. That means the world to us. Thank you. God bless you too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Wow. Jason Confused says, better watch out. Santa's watching. What days say? Days. Oh. I want to see what she said.
I know she said she has a special relationship with Santa.
And not just the milk and cookies, I say. Oh my gosh, dude. Like this is why this show is just for musicians. That's our membership. So look at the first one. I did change it, crackheads. Great. Our membership. I had to. I think it's funny.
I love it. I think it's hilarious.
Okay. Back to what I'm saying. Let me pull my maps up real quick because this is where I have to show you. This is where Cricket Manis. Now, these all tied to Ronnie Lawson. You telling me that Ronnie doesn't have eyes on the Wells property at all time. He has law enforcement living all around him, an informant named Jody Sue Brown living across the road.
That claims that she can see and hear everything that happens over there.
Andy Bernard saying from Simpson Road when the leaves fall, I'm sorry, Simpson Loop, which is bullshit, across Beach Creek, saying that he can see in the windows when the leaves have fallen. I'm sorry, not true. Not true, my friend. You can't see in them windows because there's stuff in those windows. Right. He has BB guns hanging in all the windows. You can't see through them. Insane, man. Hey, Aaron Chase.
Thank you for
Thank you so much. All right. So Cricket Manus, this is where. Why is it saying it needs a leave site? Never mind.
Because you tried to leave it.
I tried to open a new tab. Yes, I did. Okay.
Thank goodness that it was like, are you sure?
Yeah, it asked me that now because I do it all the time. All right, this is where. What in the world? Excuse me.
Why is
that not showing up? There it is. There it is. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, now I got to share my screen for you guys. This is sorry. This takes a lot of bandwidth.
So we might get a little glitchy.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my camera off so I can show you this. Okay, so why did it not go to? There it is. Satellite terrain. Okay. Entire screen, share system audio. No. This is all. They changed it around. Chrome tab used to be on that side. Okay. Yeah. That's weird. All right. Let me full screen this. I hope you guys can see this well. All right. Poor child. He's in there coughing. So. All right. So check this out. Now, this is Simpson Road. This is, okay. Oh my gosh, don't glitch. All right.
Why does it do that? I don't understand.
This is Mary Sexton's house right here. Okay. Now, we were led to believe that the footprints were found around one of these two trailers. That's inaccurate. That is inaccurate. Look here. This is also owned. This property is owned by Cricket Manus. Now, let me find it. This is 135. See this right here? 135 Simpson Road. Okay, right here. Right here, guys. This is owned by Cricket Manus. Boom. That's where you find the white trailer where the other set of footprints are. I'm sorry, but look how close. Now I want to show you something. These prints right here.
So we know this for a fact.
We know this for a fact. I'm gonna go up. I want to show you. This is where the footprints were. Campsite right here.
There, yeah.
The campsite's right here. Now, if it looks to me that there is, look at here, a path. This is the driveway that goes up, but look right here. It cuts off right here. I want to know just how close, because this property is owned by Additioner.
Yes.
I thought it was owned by Mary Sexton, but where the campsite was, it was owned by the Additioner.
There's like one little sliver right there, and that's where it was.
Hair curlers and crime. That's Cricket Manus's. Right here. So that you can see my marker I had here. I originally had it here for a reason, but I said it was somewhere else as to not compromise anything. But at this point in time, we're going to talk about it because it needs to be. This is the Gully's property. This is where we went in to search. This right here is where a dog alerted on summer scent on Gully's property right in front of the creek, right off of Ben Hill Road.
That's what the Gorleys told us.
He was,
Personally.
and they were involved with the first initial search.
Well, he was.
Oh gosh, can you hit me a Tylenol?
Yeah. Is it
My tooth.
behind me?
Yeah, I got a toothache too.
Yeah, we're falling apart here. Hold on, I'm gonna have to move this because I will knock it over. Okay.
All right. Well, here, let me turn the camera off. It's the Yabuchi.
Oh, good. Great, grand, fantastic.
Thank you, babe.
And it is Tylenol.
Here, let me show you real
Lord
quick.
have mercy. Better show it.
Tylenol.
Tylenol. Tylenol. Here, you want this back?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Could the footprints be a red herring? Now, see, yeah. Benny thought that they could have been placed there, but I don't see how a child's print with the dogs alerting.
On her
Well,
scent.
but the funny thing is, where did they get the scent from? Y'all know this? To get her scent, they got it from a sock that was inside of one of her shoes.
Right.
So them dogs were right on her foot sweat scent, which is insane to me.
Whose trailer does that belong to?
Cricket Manus. All right, guys.
I
Yeah.
seen that. I think it was Music City Angel
Thank you, LC.
said which Dawn is on.
Okay. Blue Roof Dawn is Dawn Chambers, who lives at 110 Ben Hill.
Not
110 Hill. But listen, so I posted something about, do y'all remember the community post I put up where Candace said that they found a red truck on Interstate 81? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to pull the map back up. I closed it as soon as. Okay. Can you find that community post?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not what I wanted to open.
The one about Blue Roof Dawn.
The one about Blue Roof Dawn, yeah. And Blue Roof Dawn is also the one that when Dawn Wells came back home from work, Blue Roof Dawn was said to be at the lower part of the property with the boys, which is Dawn Chambers. Okay. And I'm going to show you his property right here.
Okay, right here.
Read what she said. That's in the clip down there.
I know, in the.
Why is it not showing you? Okay.
Right there. Okay, so this was a interview that Candace did with the Rogersville Review. And she said they found one, this was early on, back in probably like July of 2021. So like maybe a month after Summer went missing, or a couple of weeks. She said they found one truck over on 81 and 36 or something like that, and the license plate was removed. So they ran the VIN and it came back to 101 Ben Hill. There's not even a 101 Ben Hill down here.
I beg to differ.
Right.
And I'll show you why this is not going to terrain view. I have no idea.
So what she says after that, so because she said it doesn't exist, 101 Ben Hill doesn't exist, she says, so they wrote that off as pretty much a lost case because they didn't run into nothing. They didn't track down nobody or nothing, I guess.
Which is, she says there's no such thing as a 101 Ben Hill.
Not true.
I showed you a picture of the 911 zoning address. Look here.
Actually, that community post was members only, so
Oh,
people might not have saw it.
I'll have to pull that up. So this is Blue Roof Dawn's house right here. I'm going to show you a street view. This is Morrison Cemetery Road.
And that cemetery checked, has been searched, because that's one thing that everybody always asks.
Exactly. So that is Blue Roof Dawn's house right there. This is they're allegedly, they said that this could be a total rumor, but they said that Candace might have had a relationship with her son. With their son. I have no idea. Why does everyone have the same name? It's confusing. Exactly. Christy, Christina, Dawn, and Dawn.
All the Dawns dancing. I love that.
Did y'all see that video I made of all the Dawns? All right. So let me stop this screen and I'm going to show that community post real quick for you guys just to show you that there is a 101 Ben Hill. And they said, Candace said a red truck was seen there. So
Spackle Dawn sees blue roof Dawn at the bottom of the hill. Yes.
Spackle. It is there. 410 watching. So that's cool. All right. So let me see here. Your channel, community post.
It was 8 days ago, so.
Yeah, I gotcha. Did y'all see where is that members only? No.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all see the exposing Dr. Phil that we posted in our community section? If you haven't, you need to watch that. Seeing as Don and Candace went on there, you need to watch it.
There it is.
Here it is. Okay. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay. Here we go. So it says, let me click on it, see if it'll make it bigger here. Plate was removed. They ran the VIN and it come back to 101 Ben Hill. There's not even a 101 Ben Hill down here. So they wrote that off as pretty much a lost case because they didn't run into nothing. They didn't track down nobody or nothing, I guess Candace said.
You can, if you click on it, then it'll show the whole thing.
I did. I didn't show the whole thing. That's all I got. And there was another truck that they found alongside the road with ladder racks on it, and it wasn't the truck. They said half the time they told me it was a Nissan. Half the time they told me it was a Toyota. Look at this. What does that say?
I think this is interesting. Can I just say this? Because this is what she says after she's talking about half the time they told her it was a Nissan, half the time they told her it was a Toyota.
Yeah.
She said, I don't know what this truck is. Who witnessed the truck? I don't know that either. No clue. I keep telling people I wish I knew what happened, Candace said. So she doesn't even know who witnessed the red truck.
Yeah, they said a blue van.
Yeah.
And
which has never really been.
There was a statement made that not Fred Hill, but that Jody Sue had a relative named Fred that drove a blue van that kept her updated on all the gossip. Conveniently, he parked in the same place that Jackie Dobbs would have parked, right above the Wells property. If that's true, then she has a story covering up for the door slamming. Like she said, she hears a door slamming. Then they hear a sound, but it must have been the tree cutters. But then it was a scream. Then it was a shape. Then her son said it was animalistic.
And then she said it's not an animal.
Then it said it's not an animal.
Right behind it. Not an animal.
On the same interview.
Yeah. Literally, it went from him saying
thank you, Karen
animalistic Boardman, to her saying it's not an animal.
It does not make sense to me. Like, even the news clip says she contradicts herself in front of everybody and her son.
It's Hawkins County that's sending out job applications.
Yeah. So yeah, when people are sending tips through email to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, if they question anything about it, they send them back an email of an application, just like Pruitt said they would do on his interview. He's the lead investigator. Now, why in the hell is TBI running a joint investigation, but Hawkins County is in the lead?
Right.
But yeah, Hawkins County says they're not. But I called and verified that TBI says no. FBI and TBI are running
a
joint investigation, but
they are the assisting agencies.
Yeah, and Hawkins County's in the lead, and they cannot say anything further. That's what they said.
So I've wondered that too. I don't know, maybe if the boys went and said something to him, or I don't know. Maybe whenever Candace took the drive down the road. Maybe she saw them outside or something.
I think what's weird, I think that Jody Sue made such a scene down there and was hollering and stuff that probably they're always out in their yard.
Yeah, they are.
Every time we've been down the Ben Hill Road, they are nosy. What did Dawn say? Dawn Wells said the woman down at the front of the road, yeah, everybody thinks she's crazy. Are we froze? Fantastic. Hold on, guys. What the hell,
Why
man?
would it do that?
Everything's froze.
You can still hear us.
They can hear us?
Yeah.
Well, we're
sorry, guys.
That's what you're seeing. Woo! Good live. This sucks.
That's a beautiful way to stop right
Yeah.
there.
Everybody's like, look at Cam screenshot that.
Yeah.
Look at Alec. That's so stupid. Well, where do we go from here?
Who said what? Said I'm also going to apply as butt crack bullwhip.
Butt crack bullwhip. That is freaking hilarious. I don't know. Let me try this.
How about turn the stop the camera?
I can't do anything. The
It
mouse
won't let
isn't
you.
working.
Oh, what in the
Oh, it's
world?
touchscreen though.
Yeah, but it's not working either. What the heck?
Oh gosh.
How does this happen?
Guys, if we're gone for a minute, I swear we'll be back. Listen what we're talking to, and this happens. Or what we're talking about.
Yeah. It always happens. Something like this.
All right, so bear with me. I'm going to have to do like a hard reset. This is a brand new freaking computer.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to have to do a hard reset. We'll be right back. What?
I don't agree with that statement at all, but thank you very much, Danielle.
It's not even turning off for me. You know what?
What? It won't even turn off?
No. It's freaking froze to the gills. Let's see. We're back. Thank you. Sorry. Do not leave. We're back. This
I'm
is
back,
this is
people.
what I want to do right now. By the way, I hope people come back because we're on to something right now, and we're just pulling it, out of the ether right now because this is a lot of new information that has come in the past few days.
Yeah.
And we've been really looking at it. Some of it's new, some of it is older, but it's starting to make sense now. So let me do this. Let me move this over here. Here, this is what I'm going to do. The link, because we haven't guys up in a long time. Let me put the link up for you guys to come up on panel if you want to. I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Tell me if you think that this is relevant and if you like it. If you think that we're wasting time or if it's going somewhere, it makes sense to me. I'm not going to give up on her. I will not give up. If we give up, that's what the enemy and the bad people want. That's what they want. Here's the link.
We made a promise to Summer.
Yes.
So we will not give up.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Finally wearing my summer shirt.
There's the link in the chat, guys. Let me pin that. Oh my gosh. There's star. No, wrong one. Okay.
But that was a good one to pin too. She said, "Hit that like button, folks."
Yeah.
Where to go during this brief intermission?
Do us a favor. Put your touch DNA on that like button. We greatly appreciate it. And I said it before. We should have trademarked that, but I'm not going to. I just know that I'm the creator of the touch DNA. She said it was corny, and it grew.
I said it was corny, but I liked it. Things can be corny, and I still like it.
All right, I know. All right, so y'all guys come up. I want to hear your thoughts. Here, I'm gonna pin that link to the top. We'll wait for you. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. That's what this one's about. It's about y'all. It's about the members. It's about the subscribers because this one's going public already anyway, and it wasn't by design, but it's okay.
We'll have another real members only live soon.
Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Live chat. I'm going to end the poll. Okay.
I want to know the 12% that's not happy with it.
That's okay. If there's 12%, we can do that.
Yeah, I can handle 12%.
All right. So the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Come up here, talk to us, give us your thoughts. We'd like to talk to you. Yeah, we will. And crimes and consequences, I have no problem calling out the stuff that is completely wrong. But now I feel like I can't step foot in Hawkins County. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
To be honest with you, after we've been talking about this Austin Lee Edwards stuff, even with me driving through town today, I was like, I saw a county cop and I was like, uh-oh. Because, I don't know. And that is just crazy to me, the Austin Edwards stuff. Did you go over that the other day?
Yes.
Where they went to his house and...
So if you didn't hear, the state trooper that went to California and did the triple homicide and abduction, before he was even taken out by California law enforcement, there were 2 Washington County, check this out, Washington County deputies at a Smith County address without being accompanied by any Smith County or Virginia State troopers, anything. They went over there and said that they had probable cause because they looked through the back porch, and just conveniently his uniform and belt, service belt.
Do you want me to pull those up and let us read that?
Yeah.
Let's pull that up because it was the screenshots that I got from that, right?
Yep.
Where are they?
I challenge y'all. Come on, man. Somebody come up here. Danielle, come up and talk to us. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I liked your video the other night or last week when you said You were just calling it out how it is about creators. That was the realest thing I ever heard. Even if people didn't like to hear it, you said it. So, there's different classes of creators, and it depends what your flavor is. If you want drama, it's out there. If you want research, it's out there. If you want a creator that is for entertainment purposes only, there is some out there. And is it good for cases? Maybe not, because it's not a joke. But at the same time, like, I don't know. You'll just have to hear her. Are you going to come up, Danielle? I'd like to hear your explanation on that. It was good. Here, you want me to share that?
Yeah, and you want us to read it?
Yeah, you can. Got to chill for a minute.
So this is about Austin Edwards, the state trooper for Virginia. So this was posted because it was found out. We talked about that on that live couple lives back, wasn't it? That the Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Office had went to his house, and there was two of them, and they had taken the truck, one of the Washington County police trucks. He had one at his house, so they took that, and they also took a black bag that had things in it. And so it started. Everybody's like, well, why would they do that? Because it was before there had ever been a search warrant issued or anything. So
can you answer Debbie D's question real quick before we get into this? Okay, before we get into this, let's just cover this real quick.
Okay.
So it's been reported Sheriff Lawson said that the delivery driver was somebody who was known by the deputies and himself, was well known, and he couldn't remember if he saw the red Tacoma or Nissan, whatever, on the 14th or the 15th.
Right.
Which is that if you're a delivery driver, I believe you would remember. Don't you?
I would feel like you would. I mean,
how do you not remember? Well, I might have saw it last night, or it might have been this morning. Either it was dark,
yeah,
or whatever. But then they have Pamela Sanchez. She said that she heard that the delivery driver, this is talking about Summer's case now, it was a FedEx driver, and he was cut off by a red truck coming out of Ben Hill that allegedly had a blonde-headed child in it.
And how scary is that, considering everything that just happened with that FedEx driver with, what's the little girl's name?
That's like, how much of a coincidence is that?
Right.
That, Athena, her case, that she was picked up by a FedEx driver that quick. And then there's, months prior, there's a FedEx driver. Well, it's reported allegedly. We don't know if this is fact, but she was very close to the wells up there and was around a lot of information. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's go over what you're going over.
Okay, so back to this Austin Lee Edwards stuff. So the Washington County Sheriff's Office decided that they were going to defend their actions of going to his house before there had ever been a search warrant issued. So it says, hold on, what are you scrolling down for?
Because I'm reading with you.
Well, I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, okay.
It just says Washington County defends actions of emergency entry into Austin Edwards' Saltville home prior to official search warrant issued.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. So, but listen to this part, because this doesn't make any sense either, because, well, just listen. Okay. After being December 12th is when this statement was made. After being contacted by Riverside, California Police Department on November 25th, 2022, the Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Office has continued to assist the Riverside Police Department with their multiple homicide investigation involving Austin Lee Edwards, a former Virginia state trooper, and a recently hired Sheriff's Office deputy. The Sheriff's Office provided information regarding Edwards to Riverside detectives who were able to track and eventually pursue Edwards where the kidnapped victim was located unharmed. During the pursuit on November 25th, 2022, Washington. So, during the pursuit, guys, this is while the pursuit is still happening. They have not even, like, found him. Well, they've not gotten the girl back, nothing at this point. During the pursuit on November 25th, 2022, Washington County deputies responded to the residence of Edwards and made an emergency entrance into the residence to ensure there were no further victims and to determine the status of Edwards' agency-issued weapons. Deputies observed Edwards' uniform, duty belt, and issued police equipment on the back porch of his residence that were clearly visible from the outside. So they're saying that his uniform and his duty belt and all his other issued
was
police
seen.
equipment.
It must have been a closed in like back
a
porch with
screened-in porch.
or even glass and
Right. So it was on the porch. Why would he leave all of his police stuff just laying on the back porch, you know?
And how did they were not, that's a sneaky move.
Yes.
When you go out there and you don't alert the Smith County Sheriff's Office or even the Saltville Police.
Well, even the Riverside Police didn't even know that they were doing this.
They went out there and they cleared out a black trash bag.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So, okay. Where was I at?
Yeah. That's the next one. I'm going to have to go.
Deputies observed, okay, right there, clearly visible. The deputies determined that his duty weapon was not in the holster. This information was immediately relayed to officers in California, which, if you listen to what they have said, they didn't know about all of this.
Yeah.
The deputies retrieved Edwards' uniform, bulletproof vest, and duty belt from the back porch, as well as his assigned patrol vehicle that contained his agency-issued shotgun and agency-issued rifle. So his firearms that he was issued by Washington County just happened to be in the truck, and all of his other stuff just happened to be on the back porch. So they went ahead and collected all that, even though they didn't have a search warrant. Later that evening, the sheriff's office was notified that the pursuit had ended and the kidnapped victim was located and not harmed. The Washington County Sheriff's Office and Smith County Sheriff's Office continued to work with the Riverside Police Department to develop an expedited affidavit for search warrant. A search warrant was obtained a few hours later on November 26, 2022. This search warrant was served and evidence from Edwards' residence was recovered. The evidence was released to the Federal Bureau of Investigations for processing. This is an ongoing investigation, and the Sheriff's Office is continuing to assist the Riverside Police Department. Okay. So.
After you're done with this, I'm probably going to have to get off here. My tooth is freaking killing me.
I know. So, I just think that nothing about that sounds right to me. Does it to you?
It doesn't at all. And this is like this right here.
Why did they sneak over there
before a warrant was even issued?
Yeah, during the pursuit. Like, why were they in a rush to be like, oh my gosh, we need to go out there and retrieve all of his stuff? How weird is that?
True. And just, I mean, that right there, they've contaminated a crime scene potentially if there was somebody in there.
Well, and then they removed things that could have been evidence.
Which probably was.
Right.
Yeah.
They removed all of his police issued equipment. So I don't know. I just think that's very sketchy.
It is.
And I like how they added the Smith County Sheriff's Office at the very end is continuing to work with the Riverside Police Department. But the Smith County sheriffs were not at Austin Edwards' house, even though his house is in Smith County.
Yeah.
It was Washington County that went and retrieved all this stuff. I just don't understand.
Guys, thank y'all for being here. I'm going to have to get off here. My tooth is like hurting bad. I've had this thing going for how long?
All days.
It's probably been a week or longer. It's this back tooth back here. Oh, it's killing me. I'm probably going to have to go to the dentist or something to get taken care of. Thank you so much. I'm going, we always going to have to end with prayer. We thank you guys so much Do us a favor, please hit that thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. Get this out in the algorithm. We'll make it. Well, I guess it's already public. I'll check that when we're done. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, everybody. Saying clove oil. That actually does work, Patty Barnett. It actually, I've used it. Oh, it tastes so bad, but it works. And Advil liquid gels, I need to get some. You poke a hole in them, and you squirt that up in your tooth, and it kills the nerve.
I need even goodies powders, because that's what I use when I had my toothache. One of us has a toothache like all the time. It's awful. But
that's because my mom never took me to the dentist or anything.
Yeah. Well, I just haven't been to the dentist since I've been 18, I guess.
Yeah.
That's bad. But
anyway, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Call the dentist stat. We'll be praying for. Thank you, hair curlers in crime. Elizabeth PCB, thank you. Elizabeth Lander, thank you. Debbie D, thank you. Millie RN, thank you so much for being here. MacGyver, Izzy Pop, Aaron Chase, thank you.
Pepper.
Sarah Silva, Music City Angels. Oh, use Red Cross Band toothache medicine. Okay, thank you. Yes, I do need antibiotics. But you know what's the problem is now? Like the doctors are very, it's weird. They're not wanting to give people antibiotics. And I don't get it.
Well, they're just saying that everything's viral.
This toothache ain't viral.
It's not viral.
I'm sorry, it won't. It's not. Let's get. Yeah, I do brush them choppers. Believe that. We brush them all the time. I try. You know, I brush them and it just makes one loose to want to come out. That's what happened to this guy right there.
It's okay. I got one then too.
Gosh, we're normal people just like y'all. Probably worse off than you are, to be honest. We try. We love y'all so much. Thank you for the support. Hey, Jill Gallinati, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Jill Gallinati said, Cam, Allie, love y'all so much, Cam. You've been so sick and tried through this. I have tried. I know. Thank y'all for bearing with me. All right, let's pray and get out of here. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you do. We ask that more answers come out for Summer's case. Let us not forget this 5-year-old precious little girl's case. Don't let it go swept under the rug where it's just not looked at anymore, like I feel like they're trying to do. Let us be able to get fresh eyes in on this case. Let there be something that the FBI wants to come back in and really bear down on this case. I hope that they're looking into the people that are changing their stories all the time. God, I just ask for, our health to get better, Lord. I rebuke the sickness off of the families that have to deal with COVID and the flu over and over and over. I rebuke you. I pray that you just touch those families, help our family, Lord, lift this sickness off of it. It's not of you. We bind it in hell where it belongs. That's all I got, God. Thank you so much for loving us when we don't deserve to be loved. I hope that you reach out and you touch somebody's life today that might be angry at the church, might be angry with somebody. I'm the same way, God, but it's not about the church. Your people are the church. It's not about going to a building. It's about communicating with you, God. It's about praying together with you, God. It's about being real with yourself and you, God. Thank you for everything you do in our lives. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
That's about the realest prayer you'll get from me. That's how I talk to God, just like I talk to y'all.
Should we tell the thing about Richard Honaker real fast?
Oh, yeah. Check this out. So if y'all remember the Richard Honaker case before we get off here.
I just thought about it, and I think it's important to
somebody is using his Facebook and has been posting over and over, and one of the family members told them to stop in Messenger, and they said, I have to have profiles to do my work.
Yeah. I have to have profiles to do my work. And blocked the family members. Been blocking the family members that have been contacting.
It's weird. They were posting pictures that was he contacted the wife.
More.
Okay, don't let it be known yet because they'll block.
Oh no.
Posting shoes, posting food. Show them that one. Show them that one.
Okay.
Look at this guy. Whoever is in Richard Honaker's Facebook. What is this? What is up with this? This is the inside of his truck. He said, I got done with my
he said, I just finished my truck install last night.
Those are all cop radios.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
6 or 7. We counted them last night.
That is somebody who is listening to everything that law enforcement is doing and is moving around. That is not by just, people that are getting on to these people that are missing children's or they've passed away in terrible, weird situation that law enforcement will not call out. Well, they opened this case back up, but they're saying it's accidental. No way. There's no way that 5 more people were found around him.
Well, we have to go watch that thing because maybe 8.
This ain't cyber crimes. This is somebody. It is cyber crimes, but this is somebody I feel like who knew him. They posted pictures that never.
They posted a picture of him and his wife, and that picture had never been made public on his Facebook.
And allegedly, his phone, Richard Honaker's phone, was thrown out the window on I-81
before he disappeared.
Yeah, allegedly,
because him and his wife were having an argument.
Something's going on, guys.
It don't make sense. I have been trying to get him to do that with the peroxide.
It only helps for a minute, but then it irritates it.
No, it will help it. I promise you. That's what I kept doing it. I did it over and over and over.
Yeah, I plead the fifth. That's what I said. Richard Honaker. I love their family.
I do too.
I want to give a shout out to their family.
They are amazing.
Melissa, we love you. Get in contact with us. Anthony, I love you. Get in contact with us. We're here to help you. We are now at a point we can focus totally on his case.
Yeah.
And we want to do anything and everything we can. Guys, if y'all haven't seen his case, go look in our playlist. There's all his videos in there. It's very crazy. All right. Till next time. I'm Cam. That's Allie. Make sure you put your touch DNA on that like button and keep on cracking. God bless. It flushes out infection. Okay. I'm not going to argue. I got you. All right, guys. All right, guy. No. All right, guys. We love you. Till next time. Again, keep on cracking. God bless.
See ya.
See ya. I'm out. Maybe.